BeTerrific, official coverage of CES 2017.
Welcome back. I'm Michael Artsis, and I'm alongside Andrew Fasano. Starr Ackerman is joining us now on our live continuing coverage of CES 2017, your official coverage on BeTerrific. You guys are the Terrifics. Thank you so much for watching and making BeTerrific special at BeTerrific TV on all social media. IK Multimedia is the name of the company, and Irig is how it's known because you guys started out making these microphones for iPhones so that people could get better audio when they wanted to sing into their phones, record audio into their phones, and more importantly, be reporters like us.
Periscope, Facebook Live now, all
But this
these
stuff started like, iPhone 2.
Yeah, well, that's
which was really iPhone 3G, yeah.
Yeah,
And
3GS.
so
really, that's really innovative because that was before then all of these other applications. So
yes, this stuff works great. They also have a lot of products that work right into the lightning jack, so you don't have to worry about not having a headphone jack to use your microphone with anymore. And we just purchased and used the Irig Pro Duo, which gives us 2 XLR inputs out to a lightning or to a headphone jack, either or, and it gives you the ability to mix them. And we did that. We were at Cumulus and did this interview with this country star, and we did the show live on the Michael Artsis show. And we were able to do it. We were unprepared. We were there for meetings, and they were like, "Hey, you wanna do an interview? We've got somebody special coming by." Sure. I'm not one to turn down an interview.
I'm so jealous.
And we run
I love
out
country.
and pick out
Whoever it was.
Yeah. So, what do we have here? We've got some new products, huh? This one looks amazing. We should talk about this first, though.
Well, before that, let's go back to the beginning. You said IK Multimedia has come out with products so that people can plug anything into their iPhone. You said microphones into their iPhones, and we actually came out with one of the first applications so that you could play guitar with your iPhone.
Wow.
So Irig is actually, that was the original Irig.
Wow.
So Irig and Amplitude, that's the, so that you could plug your guitar in and have all the amps and effects available.
That's right.
On your iPhone and your iPad. And Steve Jobs, he actually came, and when he had his keynote presentation, he showed the iPad to the world with Amplitude on his iPad.
Oh, that is such a bonus. How awesome.
So, yeah, we got a lot of love from Apple. Okay.
I would say
and
so.
And we enjoy it, definitely enjoy it. So,
Your devices also work with Android now, too, though.
Yes, they do.
That's great.
And so they're great. So, so for music, for guitars, the reality is just go to IK Multimedia's website. That's the best way to find everything because there are a lot of products. In fact, I asked Starr, I said, what was the name of the product that I bought? It's got 2 XLR inputs. It comes out lighting. She's like, I don't know. We only have about 200 SKUs that fall in that category.
It's really smart, though, because you're covering everything. And
Right.
you have to these days. There's so many people out there with so many uses for their iPhone. It just makes sense.
So this is the Irig iMic, right, or the Mic Lav, right? And this thing is pretty cool. So you can wear a lavalier microphone, plug it in, and do a little home broadcasting, right?
Actually, with the Irig Mic Lav, it was the first lavalier mic that you could plug into your iPhone, your iPad, your iPod Touch, your Android, your Mac, or your PC. And you can actually, it's a lavalier mic, and then you can also daisy chain 2 of them together so that you can have an interview and basically run the whole floor of any convention center or any event and have a natural sounding interview like we're having right now where we're not just like...
That's pretty cool.
I had no idea. You could daisy chain them?
Yes.
I think that's like a hidden trick that nobody knew.
It's not a hidden trick. You can buy one Irig Mic Lav for $49, or you can buy the Irig Mic Lav 2-pack, or we call it the 2-pack, for $79.
Wow, very, very cool. That is awesome. I had no idea. That's great, Andrea.
Well, and like you said, we use them as reporters, as hosts, but we're usually interviewing someone, so that makes a lot of sense.
It does. And I was just talking with Rich Cervini yesterday on set, SVP of Technical Operations for CBS, and he was on here talking about how it's changing and people are able to report and they're able to get all sorts of footage from iPhones, and you need stuff like this. So that's really, really awesome. Starr, I had no idea. Let's say you wanted to step up your game a little bit.
How about we just eliminate a lot of people in one room? I'm sorry, but here's the way to do it.
She's like excited
Sorry.
about killing jobs.
Sorry, sound guys who are wearing backpacks. Sorry, second people with the huge camera. Every iPhone, every Android phone now every smartphone has an HD camera in it. And, it's one thing when you are holding it
And shaking.
versus you have a stabilizer. But it's another thing to have perfected audio. And IK Multimedia is known for making perfected audio. So we saw space in the market available for something really, really cool. And it's called the IKlip A. The IKlip A has a stabilizer for your iPhone or your Android or your phablet or whatever you want to call it. And it's just an iClip that goes into the thread here. And then it has a microphone preamp here that has an XLR connection. So if you have a wireless mic or you just have an XLR connected microphone, you can use it with that. And then you can see that it connects directly into your HD camera smartphone. And now you have perfectly synced audio to your perfectly synced video, and now you have just erased the need for the video sync time editor.
Well, it seems like, not that you've killed a lot of jobs, you also have a headphone monitoring jack as well, because that gets eliminated when you plug in.
Wow. Yes! Starr! I want to hug you! Because this doesn't...
We can hug.
Yes! I like this girl. I know you're going with this, but I'm just so excited. And it takes a lot for me to get excited.
Here you go.
About a product. Here's why. I want you to continue. But honestly, I was telling her, this actually doesn't, maybe it eliminates a lot of jobs. But these days, we're one-man banding it anyway. It's very hard to do alone.
Right. Obviously, she's kidding. She's actually creating jobs by giving people opportunities they couldn't do something before, where it would take 5 people, so they didn't hire anybody because they couldn't afford 5 people. Now they can hire one person who can do it all, and it creates
I can do it myself, because usually I was telling her, if I ever have to record myself or do something on camera, I'm setting this up, rigging it with tape or some sort of method that I created.
No, so special tape. Special tape.
Right.
Electrical special tape.
But I'm also recording, and then I have to take this out, put my headphones in, listen back, trying not to upset the little rig that I created. Thank you. Bye.
Wow.
Keep talking
she got the 5-finger discount right there.
You can hide it right inside here. It'll just fit right inside
I think I see some Las Vegas finest right over there. Excuse me, Andrea. We need to.
I really like her.
Maybe they'll be polite enough to wait till the end of the interview.
Yeah, no, I love this.
One thing we didn't mention about the IKlip A is that it also has fan and power, and it has some LED things there, so that to make sure that when you are setting the gain, that you're not clipping. And yes, we did mention the the monitor input for your headphones, so that you can make sure that everything is perfect while you're working. And there's also a thread here for a tripod. So when you're talking about being a one-woman show,
did you know that?
I was going to ask because I had a pretty good feeling, but the funny part is I'm sitting here thinking Starr is the greatest interview because we've done no work. We just say, hey, what's that? And she just answers every question before we can possibly ask it. I love it. So it's got the tripod back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so when you definitely want to become that one-woman show with I don't think you're going to need special tape.
My lamp?
Your special tape.
My lamp? That's my tripod.
By the way,
now?
it's definitely not gaffer's tape. It's something like a cross between packing tape and masking tape.
Packing tape.
Yeah.
It's
clear,
that
so
is
when I
so
pull it
pro
off,
of you.
Oh,
So
whatever.
pro.
Yeah, because I'm
They're
always
like,
on a
hey,
set.
why don't you get an on-camera light? She's got that little the sculptor's light. She bought it at Home Depot, a little
It's
LED
hilarious.
But you're exactly the reason that IK Multimedia, our CTO and our CEO thought of this product, because there wasn't a product that existed like this before. So we wanted to make it available for everybody to be able to do, citizen journalism or podcasting or broadcasting. There's a ton of pros that use this, but there's also a ton of people that are just using it to become their own YouTube brand, become their own Periscope brand, a lot of different things.
Even actors have to put themselves on tape a lot.
Of course, you do auditions
want it to look
on it.
professional.
I was going to say that a lot of the networks are giving their producers and everybody these, but they're not giving them to them. They already have them, and then they're just giving them something like this to carry around so they have it at the ready. And Rich Cervini was saying yesterday that when they get people, they're so much better equipped, so much better trained, and they're so much better at telling a story because they've been able to hone their craft for so many more years and so much more time. It's not like once a week I could be a reporter as I'm coming up the ranks. I could do this every single day. I could find a way to do something every single day. I also wanted to point out, because of this XLR, you say you can plug in a regular microphone. You can, but you know what else you can plug in is a mixing board. So when you show up at an event and you ask for an audio feed, if you're shooting your friend's concert or a press conference, before, how are you going to get the audio into your iPhone? Just take this little lav here, and I'll plug it into my iPhone, and I'll hold it up in the middle of the room. No, that's not going to work. All you do is you plug that into the audio board, you get an audio feed. How about that? And if you have only a lightning jack, because Apple got rid of the headphone jack, which I still applaud, you just have that little dongle they gave you, and now that goes into the lightning jack, and you're still all set up.
We kind of thought of everything before they thought of it, but that's kind of been IK Multimedia has always been thinking of it just a little bit before. We weren't the first company to make microphones. Right. But we were the first company to make microphones to fit into your iPhone. So here we are. There is one more thing I wanted to mention about the IKlip A, is that yes, there is the microphone preamp in here, but it also does support phantom power.
That's pretty awesome.
So if you wanted to use a really expensive setup, you could,
yeah.
But it works
Andrea's
best.
going to tape it to the tripod.
But the best setup would be a wireless mic.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, in the field by yourself. And you know what? Some of the best tech or top tech broadcasters in the world use this, or in the United States, excuse me. So for the last Apple event, Jefferson Graham was walking up using his IKlip A and busted Rich DeMuro from KTLA using his IKlip A. And they were both alone.
You wouldn't believe this. How about at E3 we saw so many stations from LA, like KTLA. I might be giving the wrong call letters. I know KTLA is a real station, but major stations using rigs very similar to this. They might have been this. I don't know. I didn't look that closely. And we've seen it here at CES many years in a row now. And they get good quality stuff. So listen, I've been a big fan of what I call the iFilmmaking movement. Other people call it the iPhone making movement and iPhoneography, but it is a great space, and I think you're doing great stuff. I really love this. Thank you for stopping by. Check out IK Multimedia for a full lineup of all of their accessories for iOS and Android devices. Basically, if you want to get sound into a smart device, this is your answer.
Love it. Thank you, Starr.
Thank you so much, Starr.
No, thank you from everyone at the IK Multimedia team for supporting us.
There you go.
And what do you think of CES this year? You loving it?
I think CES is always like this huge, amazing thing that's going on. Like, you see like technology for what's behind us right now. I saw a mermaid sitting there, and there's like a drone that goes underwater and will do its own stuff. I've seen so many different cool things here, but what we came here this time, this particular CES, we came to help out the different broadcasters and set them up with the gear that they didn't have. And so far, everyone has been really appreciative. So we just want to say thank you.
Nice.
Wow. That's very cool.
Nice.
And it's worked out. I guess that means, Andrea, you need that then.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
She knows it already.
Yeah.
What are you willing to trade? Your soul?
Yeah, right? I already did. You didn't see that?
She'll
That was
buy
my
you
soul.
dinner, I'm sure.
Yeah, really.
All right. You guys are awesome. The Terrific. Starr, you're awesome. And we'll see you back on the East Coast. I'm Michael. You're the Terrific. She's Andrea. We'll be back with a whole lot more of your live continuing coverage here at CES 2017. Right after this, the guests are lined up around the block. It's like an Apple store opening. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Derek, take us away.
BeTerrific, official coverage of CES 2017.